I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. And I just want to say, whoa, WrestleMania.
I'm going to say Cameron Grimes takes that $1 million belt. There it is.
Everyone's kind of makes fun of me and, for living in my profession. I relate everything to professional wrestling, but it's the world I choose to live in. When an African-American man won a title, I saw a black person and a white person hugging in a room full of mixed races enjoying and embracing. That's the world I want to live in, because there was no racial BS going on. It was just everybody celebrating professional wrestling, which is a cool thing.
I'll wrestle any gender. Male, female, non-binary. Throw them at me. Give me everybody. Give me Wavera. Give me Edith, Surreal. Give me Travis Huckabee. Give me Matt Mikowski. Give me Chris Dickinson. Give me Jaka. Give me Allison Kay. Give me Thunder Rosa. Give me Phoenix. Give me Pentagon. Give me Cody. What are we doing? Let's go.
Oh. Can I jump in real quick? Because I think we're on a good because we got it because there's a theme here. Because I saw so many people tweet out, "Oh, they just had to do the Panama Sunrise to get a reaction from their crowd." And I'm like, "This is pro wrestling.
That's your job.
You're trying to get a reaction.
That's your job."
Yes. Go on. How is this a bad thing?
And yeah.
That's all I wanted to say, because those kind of comments they blow my mind. It's like, oh, the AEW's making, it's always doing shit to make their fans happy. Yes!
I was like, oh, wait.
Yeah. No disrespect to either of the competitors here, but Drew gets the title.
They're not paying Brock overtime. He's not moving forward in 5 minutes.
He's not going. He's not putting on A material for. He's not.
It was really crazy, and anybody can ask Bowens. I looked at Bowens. I was like, I'm not ready to wrestle Ray Phoenix, so I hope my one-on-one's not against him, because that's a big match. And I get there and I'm wrestling him, and I remember standing next to Bowens, and I was like, dude, I don't know if I can go through with this. Like, I'm nervous. I've never felt this nervous before. The last time I felt this nervous was when I was 16 wrestling Leo Rush for the first time, and I couldn't even go up to Leo Rush. I'll never forget it. And I was like, dude, I'm just not ready. And then to see I wrestled him and then go out there, and we had the best match of the night from what I was told. And it was just amazing, man. Like, it was really, really crazy, and it's a night that I'll never ever forget.
There's no need to say you love me. It would be better left unsaid. 'Cause my baby, I've given you everything, all that joy can bring. Yes, I swear.
Someone that I always wanted to get in the ring and mix it up with was Lita. I mean, she was my inspiration, for wanting to be a women's wrestler. I was there that night when she debuted with Essa Rios.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I mean,
Nice.
I was there, and, she came out. I remember she was wearing that hot red outfit, and I'm like, wow. And I knew her from ECW, so I knew that was her. Yes.
Nice.
So when I saw her, I was like, man, I mean, I was still a fan. I'm still a fan, but I was still a fan back then. I wasn't in the business yet.
Right.
But when I saw her, I was like, wow, that's what I want to do. This chick is awesome.
You think you're owed the gold? You think you deserve the gold? Well, guess what? I am here to fight tooth and nail for every single opportunity I have, for every single shiny opportunity I have. And I'm walking out with that shiny, because that's who I am. I will never die. I will never stop.
And lastly, and thank you for a few minutes, I really do appreciate it. We have a lot of young indie guys trying to make a name for themselves on the podcast, coming on all the time, trying to get their name out there, trying to get the next level. What advice would you have guys who are trying to make names for themselves as wrestlers or broadcasters?
Well, be reliable. Always be at work on time. Keep your word. Don't vary from your commitments. And be somebody that everybody can depend on and rely on. That's real important. And if you're a wrestler, you got to make sure you're in shape.
Yeah.
You got to focus on cardio and not just how big your arms are or how dark your goddamn tan is or how many tattoos you got.
Yeah.
Can you work? Can you work them, Matt? Can you give me 30 minutes of entertaining athletic competition? And somebody said, well, nobody ever asked me to do that. If they do someday, can you do it?
Yeah.
That's all there is the question. So that's kind of how I see that deal. Focus on your game and on the fundamentals and be reliable. Make sure that you're never an issue I always say this to talent. Don't give anybody a reason to not want to do business with you.
Yeah.
Simple deal. Just don't do that, and you got a good chance of making it in this wacky business.
Really, really well said. Thank you for a few minutes. Absolute honor, JR. Thank you so much.
Buddy. Have a good day. Thanks.
Battle scars, indented lines, black and blue out and inside. Surrounded by fear, it was you persevered. Took us too long to realize. Oh, we had it all wrong for so long, We had it all wrong, The going got tough, and you were the one who marched on. The one out on the front line, risking your own lives, you marched on.
And here comes the cross. He's demolition. He's wearing leather. It's really weird now. Don't really get it.
That's a sound bite.
Where the hell is Scarlett? She got him over. Sorry, I could keep going.
It's okay. Because the Money in the Bank, if anything, last year, it became silly. And and I love silly. Silly is one of my favorite words. And what is just the silliest, funnest thing in wrestling right now? To me, that's Nikki Ash. And to me, I'm not saying it's going to be a successful cash-in, but I love the superhero gimmick. I love where they're going with it. It's ridiculous and it's stupid, but it's fun. And you need fun moments in wrestling.
He's Randy Orton. He's a top 25 guy in WWE. And to me, it felt like he made that choice. Like, a guy like John Cena does not have as much natural athletic ability as Randy Orton. But that guy broke his ass to be the guy. Randy Orton put that shit in cruise control until he wanted to do it. And when he wanted to do it, you know what happens? Oh shit, look how good Randy Orton is. When he doesn't want to do it, boo-boo face, don't want to be here, who gives a shit? Look at the Bray Wyatt match from WrestleMania. Garbage. If he cared for a second, that match would have been so much better. He's basically just like an RKO, a pop. Good night, everybody. Here's hot pictures of my wife on Instagram. Send me my millions of dollars.